All right, what's up, YouTube? So today we're going to be talking about the iPhone 7 in mid 2025 and how it's holding up and whether or not this is still a good phone to use. So let's talk about the specs. So we have a 12 megapixel camera capturing image quality at HD at 60 FPS. That's its best capabilities. 4.7-inch screen, very small. We have 2 gigabytes of RAM and the A10 Fusion chip and a pretty small battery life, 1960 milliamps. This phone was released in 2016 and it's about 9 years old. So the latest software that you can get for this is iOS 15.8.4. So it is pretty outdated in terms of software. Although you can use a lot of apps, there are a few that require iOS 16, 17, 18, or later. So, um, long story short, this phone is still usable. It has a very nice design still. It feels pretty good in the hand. We have our home button. But the thing that makes this phone pretty bad is the software limitations and just the small battery life. Let's check out Call of Duty for an example. Surprisingly, it runs Call of Duty relatively smooth. So we're just gonna do a quick matchup. It's amazing that a 9-year-old phone can still play this game pretty smoothly. So let's see. I really do love this phone. It's one of my first iPhones that I've ever had. I had the 7 Plus, but the 7 is a little smaller and a little easier to use in my opinion. So tiny. So as you can see, it's playing at 60 FPS quite smoothly. It's 100% playable. Okay, so Call of Duty runs, you cannot play Fortnite on here. You need iOS 17 or later. So let's do a quick YouTube test. So scroll to continue, blah, blah, blah. YouTube is 100% usable. So iOS 15 works on a majority of the apps out there, but with the lack of the latest softwares, there might not be any security updates, so I wouldn't recommend using banking apps on this phone. Um, let's check out our camera. So as you can see, we have HD at 60 FPS, which is actually still really usable in 2025. Um, and let's do the final test. Let's do Roblox. So I'm gonna turn the volume down because last time I got a copyright for some of the audio that was in Roblox. There are a few games that you can play without it crashing. As far as you can see, Roblox is 60 FPS pretty smoothly. It's definitely playable, but I don't know about some of the other games. So we're just gonna go up a little bit, do auto climb so we can look around. What a game. But yeah, for the most part, the phone is definitely usable. I would say the best things that the iPhone 7 is that you could use it for in 2025 is definitely just calling, texting, web browsing, YouTube, Bluetooth, video streaming, music streaming, taking photos and videos. It all works pretty good. For the most part, I wouldn't really recommend this phone due to its small battery life and lack of software support, but it is still usable. And for those on a budget, this definitely can meet your everyday needs, um, given some consideration for the lack of software and maybe some apps that might not be supported. And the final thing that we will look at is the price for the phone. So this is a 7 iPhone 7 32 gigabytes. I bought this used for around $30, which was pretty cheap on Facebook Marketplace. So you can probably find one a little cheaper than here online. As for the most part, they're around like 70 bucks plus tax and whatnot. You can even get one on eBay for a little cheap. And this phone is fully unlocked. The battery capacity is at 76%, which isn't really ideal. I would be frequently charging this phone. But other than that, I really do like the phone. It's a very nice, small phone. The aluminum back is beautiful. I wish modern iPhones would have this aluminum backing instead of the glass. And we also have our lightning port at the bottom, home button again, speakers at the top and the bottom. We have our buttons on the side and our power button on this side. So, with that being said, let me know what you guys think about the iPhone 7 in 2025, whether or not you'd use it, and what would you use it for, and if you'd recommend anyone else to use it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned for the next video. Peace.